right, hello. We have written down all of our goals in our Oola planners. We've got 21 goals. We've got narrowed down to 7 important goals, and we have the Oola 1 goal, which is our big audacious goal. Now, how the heck are we going to do all of this? That is what we're talking about in today's video. So hello guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jaime. I'm the J in JLOVES, where I share all the things that I love, because if I love it, maybe you will love it too. And if you haven't been following along and this is your first video, please feel free to click here on YouTube. If you're watching this on IGTV or on Facebook, please head on over to YouTube and check out JLOVE's channel and the Heaven on Earth planning. So this entire month we're doing our planning for our heavens on earth. Yay, exciting. And today is day 19, and we have just finished, like I said, all these goals, and now we are still in our Oola planners. Links are below, and we are on step 3, which is the OolaPath. Okay, so now we've got all these goals in all these categories, which is very exciting, but also, wow, okay, how do we do this with our busy schedules, etc. So I think what I'm going to do today, what we should do today, is just kind of take a look at the plan, you know, read through these steps and just kind of let it soak in. We'll take the next couple of days to do a little bit of that, and then we will start to go into sort of the nitty-gritty of really mapping everything out, figuring out how do we get these goals and these action steps within a planner schedule. All right, so let's do this. Let me turn you over and take a look at our step 3 OolaPath. So basically, you get the PDF, you print it out, and you know, basically it's just going to walk you through some things to kind of keep in mind, and that basically, you know, every day is the key to success, and the number one tip is just basically to use the plan, and that we're looking for progress, not perfection. Okay, so even though it may look a bit overwhelming at first, we're not going to be overwhelmed. We're going to stay excited and stay in state. And remember, this is just a work in progress. This is a flow that we're going to be doing. So basically, it just talks about the different areas of it. And again, I know when I saw it and understood it, it looked like, wow, this is a lot. But it actually is quite simple once we start breaking it down, which we're going to do little by little. You know, we're taking the whole month of January to kind of get organized, to kind of go through this. So I would just kind of look through it, get an idea of it, but we'll also go through the nitty-gritty together. The one areas that I think are kind of interesting to just pay attention to, because you know, the actual scheduling we're going to get into together within these next few days, and we'll just kind of again take our time, but the reading parts are what I think are most interesting. For example, the Oola blockers, and it's basically, it's always good to understand some of the things, the feelings and the emotions that we're going to go through when we're trying to reach for those the heaven on earth goals, and to identify them and then kind of understand, you know, how we can get past them. So the best plans are always the ones where we are really prepared. And so being prepared means that we know that some things are going to come up: fear, guilt, anger, etc., envy, laziness, self-sabotage, and then how do we get back? And then on the flip side, the Oola accelerators, which is basically our positive states. And these are the ones that we're going to look at so that we can go back to these to kind of get us even more momentum moving forward. And then the other thing that is really cool that I would definitely recommend everybody do, if you have your Oola planners, you'll see that it's on page 16. But even if you don't actually have the planner, just listen and try to, you know, recreate this on your own piece of paper. And it's basically a year in review. So looking back at last year has some really great questions and some things to ask us about. For example, the 3 best things that happened to you in 2020, the 3 greatest memories, 3 worst things, 3 goals that you hit in 2020, 3 goals that you missed, the greatest lesson you learned from the worst things and missed goals, the main reason you missed those goals, the main reason you hit the 3 goals, most influential people in your life, things you would do differently, and the 1 word that describes your 2020. So for me, this will give you so much insight, because in short, I can almost guess that everybody's reasons of why they hit a goal, if they had one, remember, you might not have even had one consciously, but you just sort of hit it anyway, is because you focused on it. You spent energy on it, and that's definitely why I was able to hit my goals, is because I focused on them and made them a priority. The reasons I missed the goals is I prioritized something else and basically paid absolutely no attention to the goals I missed, which I think for me, you know, you'll see here the 3 goals I missed were YouTube sharing, business plan for JLOVES, best fitness and health, you know, so you'll see that these 2 actually moved to 2021 because I realized again from my Oola 1 that I really needed to concentrate on financial income, which I did. Okay, so, and then best fitness and health, I started this, so that was good. But yeah, so most influential people in my life, my daughter Natalie, Amy, hey Amy with CSA IT Solutions, and Shahana with KumaForLife.com. Check out that. Yes, yes, love these people. And yeah, so pretty insightful stuff here. This is really eye-opening. The other thing that's going to be eye-opening is when you take those questions and you're not going to answer them in 2021 year in review, but just knowing that those are the kinds of things that you'll be looking at the close of the year, you know, it will really kind of help jumpstart what you want your year to look like. And then I think tomorrow what we'll do is just start to go through the different pieces of the calendar and the Oola Planner. You know, what do all these pages mean? What are they used for? There's a lot of stuff going on, so it seems. And it's broken down quite easily, but it's also, you know, definitely worth taking our time to understand all of the pieces, so we can hit the ground running come, for me, February. Now, of course, you can go ahead and, you know, if you've already gotten started and you're just killing the game here in January, that's good. But for me, I'm taking my time and then walking through all the different pieces. So that is all, folks. Just a little quick note of what I'm doing. You know, again, every day, just sitting down here, taking a look at the Oola Planner. You know, at some point, I may want to jump back into the Tony Robbins rapid planning method and just show, again, the differences. If you've been following this channel, you'll know in the beginning, we actually used Tony Robbins' rapid planning method for some of the big picture things, the big picture of our vision and our purpose, and, you know, sort of those things, and then it led us into the Oola Planner because I felt like the Oola Planner kind of breaks out the categories a little bit simpler from what most people will need, but the Tony Robbins planning method goes a little bit deeper, allows for a lot more categories. Like, so for example, in field at the Oola Planner, you know, we have the 7 F's, the fitness, finance, family, field, faith, friends, and fun. Where in the Tony Robbins, you know, somebody might have 5 or 6 different things that they're working on in field, and each one will be its own category. And so imagine thinking of each one of those within field, 6 different other categories that you're going to be actively working on. So just a lot more depth there if and when you're you're needed or you're ready for that. But again, I might take one of these days upcoming just to kind of go back to the Tony Robbins planning method and show you where the differences are. But I might do that after the Oola Planner. And again, I'm just showing both methods because I have them both, and it's good for you to know, you know, which one you want to invest in. If not, maybe both. And then again, eventually, I think what I'm going to be doing, even with my own plans, is coming up with the best system that works for me. So anyhow, that is all. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day and night. And I will see you tomorrow when we take a look at the first step, which is looking at the big calendar month for an upcoming month. And again, for me, I'll be working on February. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care. Love you. Bye. Mwah.